Hello, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play. Now, this game I wanted to record on the channel for a long time now, but I needed this little box thing that would let me convert the component to HDMI, yeah? So I had to get that ordered and stuff, but now I'm able to record it. Now this first episode's probably going to be pretty long because we have a tutorial that we have to do. And I'll turn the game audio up slightly. About there.
Or is it Liti Bakachi? I can never remember that part. Maybe Lo Bao Ta Ti Ki Bao. No, but it's Lo Bao Tao something. Is this chanting ever going to work? What is it going to take to get into contact with a powerful Juju spirit from another world? It worked! Hello? Can you hear me? You do not speak, but I see that you listen. You look so strange. Your clothes, the power stick you hold in your hand. I have never seen a Juju like you before. And what is this magic box you watch me on? It is clearly the most important thing in your hut. You do me great honor to watch me on it. My name is Jabalba. I am the powerful shaman of the great and legendary Pupanunu people. For generations we have... Hey! Hey, quiet out there! I'm talking to a Juju! Tech, would you shut those people up? This is important! And get Warrior Locke! I want to introduce him to this Juju here! I am so sorry. Oh, strange and powerful Juju. There's a lot going on today. That's why I've called upon you for your help. Let me explain. Throughout the history of the Pupanunu people, shaman like myself have known that someday something terrible would happen to our great protector, the Moon Juju. So said the Pupanunu people's prophecy. The Moon Juju is our shield against evil and the source of my Juju power. She is strong and nice and oh, so beautiful. Oh, that's Tlaylock. He's not nice and he's sure not beautiful. He's jealous and practices bad Juju. At the council that chose the new High Shaman, he was passed over in favor of me. So last night, Tlaylock decided to take his revenge. Tlaylock crept into the Temple of the Moon with his foul servants, pins and needles, and stole the Moonstones, the source of the Moon Juju's power. The first thing Tlaylock did was to use the Moonstones to change the Pupanunu people into stupid, helpless sheep. Without the Moon Juju, my power was only enough to protect a few. And this is only the beginning of Tlaylock's terrible plan. But Tlaylock is a fool. He won't get away with it. For the Pupanunu people's prophecy clearly says, a mighty warrior trained by the High Shaman will defeat Tlaylock and save the Moon Juju. I have trained such a warrior. His name is Locke. Tech! What are you doing?
You told me to go get Locke.
Yes, that's right. Go fetch Locke. Stop playing with the sheep.
I did get Locke.
No, you fetched a dirty, stinky animal.
That's Locke. See, he's wearing Locke's amulet. Tlaylock must have changed him into a sheep.
No, this is all wrong. This isn't in the Pupanunu people's prophecy. The mighty warrior doesn't become a sheep. The mighty warrior doesn't lick my foot. Stop the licking, Locke! Oh, this is terrible.
Can't we just change him back?
I don't know. Yes, I've got it! We can change Locke back into a mighty warrior! This great Juju spirit who watches us from another world can help. Follow Tech. Protect him with your power. Go with Tech to the ancient burial ground of our ancestors and put the teeth into the statues. And get me some magical Nubu plants while you're out. Now go! Both of you! Locke must stop Tlaylock before he destroys the moon goddess!
And now it's tutorial time. Now I've only beaten this game once, by the way. I could not beat this game when I was younger because of a certain level, but we don't have to worry about that right now. We'll worry about it when we get there.
The moon Juju sent me here to hang out with you and help you whenever I can. Well, it's a long road ahead. We better get started.
I've not played this in a while, so could be a little rusty. Wait, is the camera inverted? Hold on, let me check. Okay. I can't do anything control-wise, but I'm just gonna get this episode out of the way, well, this tutorial out of the way in one episode, so that we can start the proper game next episode.
If you press the X button twice, you'll go just a little bit higher. Hey, don't laugh. I like to think of myself as thorough. Oh, I just thought of something else important to tell you. Sometimes you'll notice that the camera's not facing the same direction you want to go. You can use the right analog stick to rotate the camera around yourself. If the camera isn't looking in the direction you want, just use the right analog stick to rotate it until you see what you need to see. Rotate the camera now to look at me. Great. Now you can do this anytime you need to look at something. Simple enough. Oh, and if you just want the camera to center behind you, it's as easy as pressing the R3 button.
Yeah, there we go. The controls will come back to me as I start playing it more.
Okay, Tack. In the end, I think you'll find most animals to be helpful in some way or another. If you come across an animal, you should experiment with it to learn how it can help you. Some animals can even be ridden. Oh yes, the mighty rhino. These fellows are great for breaking things into little tiny pieces. Go ahead and jump on board. If you want him to speed up, try giving him a swat with your club.
Now there's a few animals in this game you can actually use. Well, that you can ride like this. I think there's one other. I might be wrong on that, but they're not all that useful. I mean, you can just use them for these sorts of little areas when you have to break lots of things. But other than that, they're not that helpful. Anyway, moving on.
While you're adventuring, you'll no doubt discover you can pick up certain items. What's cool is that you can throw any item you pick up by just tapping the square button. If you're tired of carrying an object and want to set it down, press the triangle button.
So that area is just to give you an idea of throwing items, I guess.
If you're holding something when you grab a ledge, you'll always drop that item. You'll also drop it if you fall off tall ledges. You see this little guy? He's a loop-tail monkey, and quite mischievous, I might add. Monkeys like this one love throwing coconuts at other animals.
And this is, ooh, feathers. We'll be getting more of these later, and we have to get as many of those as we can.
Hey, Tack, try
But I'll explain all that stuff
to see
later
what
on.
happens.
Now this is a mechanic that's pretty useful. Just watch.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, there we go. I thought he wasn't going to do it.
You toss something at him, he'll toss a coconut at whoever's closest to him. Keep this in mind while you're adventuring.
Yeah, so later on in the game, that'll come up a lot. Where you have to throw things at those monkeys, and they'll
Feathers
attack
are very
other
valuable.
things
Make sure
to
pick up any
solve
feathers you
puzzles
see.
and stuff.
To pick up a feather, just run through it. There are different kinds of feathers you can find in the world. These yellow feathers are health feathers. See how they look like the feather on the top of your head? That's because the feather on your head is also your health meter. When it turns all the way purple, you're out of health. These other feathers also give you health, but their primary use is for magic. As you progress, you'll need mana feathers to do magic.
Yeah, like those mana feathers that we've just picked up. We'll need as many of them as we can.
Okay, I can appreciate the fact that you're probably not too excited about using the club as a weapon. I wouldn't either. But hey, let's learn to work with what we got. The club will eventually destroy a Nurble, but it's gonna take a few hits. Hey, at least it's easy to use. Look out, Tack! A Nurble was hiding in that jar. Here's your club. It's gonna take a few hits, but I know you can do it. Owned!
Right, the Nurbles are... I believe they're the main enemy of the game. And they are annoying as hell. Because every time in this game, every time you get hit, you get stunned. So if there's a big group of them attacking you, you're pretty much dead. Right, I'm just gonna make sure I've collected all of these feathers. Actually, I'll just do this off camera very quickly. So I will be with you in a minute. Okay, I've searched around the area and picked up all the feathers that I could find. So let's carry on.
Wow! Look at the orangutan bend that banana tree. I wonder what would happen if you stood on a big leaf. You should try it, Tack.
So this guy right here is basically a way to get around the level. Like all you have to do is stand on the leaf and he'll
Awesome, Tack.
throw you to a different
The orangutan
platform.
Throw you somewhere. Just stand near him and he'll pull down the tree.
Later on in levels, this mechanic will come up a lot in puzzles. Now this thing we're coming up to I am not fond of, and that is the rope mechanics. And they're pretty inconsistent, because sometimes they work out really well and sometimes they don't.
Use ropes. Remember though, you'll swing in the direction you're facing, so push the left analog stick, left or right, to line yourself up before you jump off.
Yeah, but later on in levels, these can be pretty annoying. But right now for the tutorial, they're not that bad. I'm pretty sure they normally hide feathers in these little plants. I guess there wasn't any in that one. Now I'm pretty sure we're getting near the end of the tutorial, so that's good. But for this being a tutorial, there's some things they actually don't tell you. Like I'm playing this on the PS2, and I believe it's L1 and X. Yeah, L1 and X, and you do a long jump. They actually don't tell you how to do this. I actually just figured this out on my own while I was fiddling about with buttons. Yeah, but like I said at the beginning of the video, I've only beaten this game once. Because of a certain temple in the game. But that's really far away, so we won't have to worry about that for now. These guys are super annoying. Because you basically have to lay down a melon for them.
Way to go, Tack. You're ready to help Jabulba turn Locke and the other villagers back into human form. Jabulba said we needed to go to the burial grounds. We can get there from your village. Let's get started.
You basically have to lay down melons for them, or you cannot get past them. Oh, this is just right back at the start, alright. That actually wasn't as long as I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be like maybe 20 minutes or something. But I don't know. At least that's the tutorial out of the way. And we'll be able to play through the game properly next time.
This is Tax Village, home of the Pupanunu people. They're wonderful and really friendly. Too bad most everyone's been turned into a sheep. Hopefully we can help them.
Right, I am going to quickly save my game. Because, see, as you can see there, I've gone through it. And that was like over 2 months ago. So that shows you how long I've had this game. There we go, I thought it crashed. Well, I'm gonna leave this video here. And in the next one, we will explore some of Tax Village and then head to the burial ground. So leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and make sure to hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload. But until next time, bye.